More than 1 million people visit Gettysburg National Military Park every year. Most come expecting a battlefield. What they find is something more, a place still teaching, still shaping who we are. Every day, people walk these fields. They stand where the nation nearly broke apart, and they leave understanding what it costs to hold a country together. The story is still being written and every lesson carried home. But that story, that understanding, only happens if this place endures. With so many visitors, this ground experiences real wear. Preserving it requires more than what the National Park Service can do alone. That's where partnership begins.
Gettysburg is a national treasure. Visiting here is kind of like stepping back in time. A lot of what people see is all the activity that happens behind the scenes. Main Street Gettysburg is a nonprofit organization founded in 1984 to work on economic development, and we have programs that help support preservation. So we have a facade improvement program that provides grants for people to invest in their buildings. It's really exciting to be able to come and be amongst that vibe that's here, that makes you feel like you're in a timeless place that obviously has a gravity of history and still has lessons to teach us. Preservation is all about leaving it better than we found it, preparing this place for a new generation of stewards. The better we take care of it, the better we're going to be handing it off to our children and grandchildren so that they can cherish this place.
I'm so happy you're here. Okay.
Everything about preservation is just very intriguing to me in general. Artifacts are more than just objects, and it's more than just a paper you read. It's the land, it's the memories, it's the stories, it's everything.
People are the human actors in this story. They have agency. I believe the human part of history should never be lost. When we preserve any bit of land, when we preserve any document, when we preserve any artifact, remembering that we're preserving their stories with these things. When we go out on the battlefield, when we see where these soldiers fought, when we have these historic homes, we're talking about humans.
I went to Delphi and I went to Olympia, and I'm seeing these powerful historic places have the same feeling as Gettysburg. Nothing is quite like Gettysburg in the amount of preservation efforts.
We're not leaving yet.
Okay, good, we need you.
Brian talked me into coming to Volunteer Day in 2002. We started to mesh with specific people who came back every year. People from all over the country who also wanted to give to the park for all the enjoyment we've gotten from it. And it became the Loudmouth Fence Builders Association. We have this community of people, and it's just an amazing thing to have. It usually runs around 20 people, and we've been that for a couple decades now. You are what your history is. Everything that you've done till now is your history. It's very important to maintain American heritage, and we just want to keep doing it. I want to keep doing it as long as I can.
Gettysburg's story has always been about people. Ordinary people doing extraordinary things because they believed something was worth protecting. That story continues in every volunteer who shows up, every teacher who brings students here, every neighbor who invests in this ground. Together, we protect what matters. We ensure this story and its meaning endure, because some ground is worth preserving. Not because the story is complete, but because it's still being written.